I reached retreat, and I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus again. I played some of the sub-stories on the weekend, and man, I did not expect them to go so hard. There's some pretty hard stuff in the main story, but man, even the sub-stories, I don't think it'll be as psychologically disturbing, but I was wrong about I expect the sub-stories to be all cutesy and innocent, well, with some emotional aspect, but man, they go hard. So, I have Grogu here with me again to comfort me. Well, let's get into it. Not showing up yet? Wait, pictures? Oh! Ah! Fish size story, understanding 1. Okay, well, now we're going to part 2 of that story. I'm not sure if there could be more sub-stories here. Anyway, I'll just have to play the main game and find out. For the first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Oof. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. No, you're being too premature. I was still my best. I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Sayori continues to wrestle with her self-depreciating thought. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. Minutes pass, and nobody enters the club room. Well, surely Monica wouldn't have abandoned clubs. Well, she's the founder. Not Yuri or Monica. Oof. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those students with their work? Alright, well that explains why Monica's late. What about Yuri? I'm such a pushover sometimes. It's going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so, Yuri? Ah! Oh, thank goodness she's here. Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room, against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closed the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. Oh, So she was there early too, but she didn't know she could go in. It's not... What? Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. What? She peers inside the club room window, then looks away. Actually, I was just wondering if I could help you today instead. What? What? But why don't you want to be with Sayori? Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff? Yes. Aika is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Did they not get along after all? Maika looks into the club room herself to see Sayori sitting alone inside. Okay. Not a simple job, but I'll be happy for you to tag along, but me too. What about Sayori? She'll just be all alone. Maika is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's a little ironic she realizes that she would be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. No, Sayori's just... Don't worry more, she won't know where you are. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, and then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods, and the two set off. Two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Marika finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. I couldn't follow up with anything more. Marika tenses up at this tinted conversation. How the heck does Sayori do it? Sorry I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah, how funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But so cool that you're able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Yuri falls silent again, as if she's started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence. Then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's won't do that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Marika pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people join the club. This club. Hopefully, anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with. Not just only some people? Of course. I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Marika that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So, I understand that about myself. I'm just not good. I can't help it. Well, am I the only one? But aren't you too worried about Sayori at all? He's in there all alone. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of, or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category. What? Hold on, you're saying that Sayori's taking pity on you? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looked at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with a fist clenched. I think you should tell her that. Yeah, just tell her. I could never say it to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So, if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry. I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. Mark hesitates for her thoughts out loud. It's something that Sayori will be able to say better. Sayori is someone who'll give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness. Her, excavating... I'm not sure about that word. Wait. Neither person is to blame, but an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding the other better. Sayori wants to be a friend. I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stopped and shakes her head. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. My head is just so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of the cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. I understand that I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. You gonna go in now? This kind of critical thinking is something I'm really bad at. You know, about people. So, thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Well, of Sayori. Yuri and Monica finished replacing the old flyers with the new ones. Well, actually, Monica mostly did the work, while Yuri followed along. Once the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts towards the door, but then turns to face Monica. You're not just going to wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. Aha! There's the original tea set. I have to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. On the downside of being here in the club room rather than at home, I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use, like, an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it will be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck! Mariko waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. Oh, Sayori must be feeling terrible. Yuri? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet! Sayori shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, Yuri realizes how Sayori has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look! Sayori holds up a sheet of paper. Huh? It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri pressed her fist against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. Sayori looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this carving, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently, just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. But I thought if we did something together that you really like... I don't want your pity. I don't want your pity. That was a little harsh, Yuri. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard to just to articulate your thoughts? Why'd you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here, before Mariko sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Mariko what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrapped around from behind. That's so sweet. It's okay, Sayori whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, and trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. Don't give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings, and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffs again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. That makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. All I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool out of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. Oh, that's all. Yuri faced her thought, feeling more steady after having gunned them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a bit better. You know, you're always so great at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with things that you need too. Yeah, support each other. But I feel like it'll just be frustrating for you how much patience I require sometimes. No trouble for Sayori at all, I imagine. That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was afraid you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have lots of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah. Irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way you could frustrate me, because I already like you as the person that you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. What the? I think I need to hear that. Actually? I think you're really considering your own way, you know? Worrying so much about people's feelings. Well, kind of weird. It's a literature club. But it's the best part that we're all different and have different interests. Like, about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise, that's what I really want. Bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake me for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reason that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, I can say that. But I'll be glad I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart. I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back, a smile with commitment. Aw, that's cute. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seemed to have evaporated with the caress of Sayori's arm. Sayori is so caring. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful to take care of it, so I cut it all off. Yuri's tension relaxes. Once she feels okay just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. I love the zombie. I see you found my new throw redeem. I have several redeems now, but I found one that's a compromise by my previous two lowest. Throw redeems. Don't scare you. Oh, and thanks for the follow. Yeah, I was kind of considering turning off the throw redeems for streams of this game actually, because I always be kind of a mood breaker. But I have redeems like that for people to make the stream more entertaining. So if they want to break the mood a bit, then they can do that. I mean, this wasn't too much of an inappropriate time. They are in Yuri. I have now, so anyway, back to the story. This is very bittersweet and heartwarming. Anyway. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Sayori will make such a good friend. Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. That's what I want to hear. But you can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on, though. So we'll just see what happens. Oh, and, not good to touch people without their consent first. Yeah. Oh no! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying. I'm back! Monika's back! Haven't seen you, at all recently. Sayori trots over to Monika. Ah! She whispers loudly. Can I help you? Sure, Sayori. Sayori wraps her arms around Monika. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Yeah, I think Yuri is starting to see that. Ah! Hey, don't call me a monster! Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell despair. Aha! Trying to impress Saya. Trying to impress Yuri by showing that you paid attention. Yuri laughs. Michael perplexedly looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as the literature club. Ah, about that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it'd be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like. Yes! Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles. Okay. So, unlock that tender moment. Wish you could see all the variants of it, but... So now... Imagine this be when... Natsuki comes in, joins the literature club. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Through their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Marka, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayori has taken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 of them find themselves suddenly interrupted by the clubroom door opening. An in-law girl none of them have seen before. Hi! Sayori tugs excitedly at Marika's sleeve. Yuri shifts her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. That's great! Thanks for stopping by! It's kind of a small club, still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah! Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sayori pants over her desk and puts her palm to it. She's so excitable. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Marika follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay then, how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Marika. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing, or reading, or whatever other kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. Oh, so you're familiar with Monica? You had the vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like... Never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Oh, So, do you know Monica or not? Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. We're getting along well. I'm an adult. Sound of Yuri's electric kettles steaming fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayori lowers her voice. She's kinda shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Oh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough. Or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. Wow, you're good reading people, Natsuki. And Marcus is probably vanilla. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. Green tea ice cream is actually pretty nice. It's very interesting. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Let me guess. Yuri's favorite ice cream flavor actually is green tea. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out? Or do you actually do club stuff? Ah, well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet since we only have like 3 members. But we kinda just literally spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like the more structured club activities. It's been a while now, since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with all that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into? Ah, well, I guess I'm... Here it comes. Literature... Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why'd you say it like that? I want to read manga in the club. They're always actually supportive. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. Like, after all I've been doing all this, Yuri turns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which he sets down on an empty desk. After all the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the knots. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway. Putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. Why not? It's full of... weebs. Weird guys. Come on, is that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically, I get. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If can just, like, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you! You're the best! I'm supposed to cram in my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. Ahaha! Why, what you got in there? Any specific types of manga? If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exits the clubroom, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. Ugh, I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is going to get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if it can bring happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. I sure you don't just want to read a manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know. But still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I really am going to start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? Zoe stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Thank you! Having 3 boxes of what presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and toppling the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection! Sayori gives an excitement. While catching breath, Natsuki replies, There's still 1 more box I can pull away myself. I know how to organize them. Micah actually glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally starting to get more serious. At the next club meeting, Micah is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, he feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Micah paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Micah thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Micah forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Awkward. Need help? No, I got it. Micah awkwardly tries to start some conversation, but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing off her manga. Once done with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there? I can't reach up there. That'll be so inconvenient. Which one is taller? Yuri or Monica? Can't quite remember. Yeah, but Monica sighs. The teacher is going to ask what all this manga is doing in here, and I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So? Monica backs off and slumps into her desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks being sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon. Sari spins into the club room. Okay. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sari brushed a cookie wrapped in plastic. What? I found some money and got a cookie. Oh, that's so pretty. As Sayori trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way. I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Oh. Defeated, Sayori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the club room. Marika glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it'd be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else? Well, maybe. Something tells me that Marika glanced at Yuri and Natsuki. They both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally? You know, like we all vote on a book treat or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Well, of course you like your own suggestion. Yeah, but... Marika's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Marika finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Marika have to yield Natsuki's opinion on anything? Natsuki, are you sure you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga here, but I just... Natsuki cuts off Marika by suddenly standing up. Uh-oh. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted, so I'm just going to leave. I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you can't jump to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Marika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Sayori runs after her, leaving just Marika and Yuri. For the second time today, Marika slumps down into a desk. That's not good. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. That's not good. Marika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find, and so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monica sighs. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So, maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Marika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. Does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration, and I guess guilt. Like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is... Oh... There's no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga here has no place here. The fact that you're even sorting it or should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but... I don't know. Is it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assumed you felt the same way about it. Oof. Natsuki's having a hard time fitting in. That's not true. Well... Recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself it has nothing to do with the manga. Maybe I'm really upset that I'll let myself do that. With a sigh, Marika walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. This really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Marika starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Marika had failed to consider before now. Where's the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger boxes and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean... Amused by the absurdity of the cover, Marika opens the book. Wow. That's only the first part and already it got very deep. Okay, so... I think Yuri is the tallest one out of the girls. Anyway... Let's get on to the second part. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She just cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what I'm into manga. Why can't just one person accept that, instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on, that's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. It just really sucks. You want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. Not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. I mean, if you're not, then who is? And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So I want to make that happen. For you. I was wondering, what was the reason you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Aw, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. What? I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care what anyone else thinks. But you know, the science for Literature Club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. Oof. But that was a lie, apparently. Oh. Feel rejected when you thought you would feel so welcome. Oof. Natsuki dejectedly kicked the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like crying too. Oh, well, you should have said that sooner, silly. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something. I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. As she knew I was writing, there would just be more like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing. Understandable. The two of them remained silent for a while. So I understand that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room, for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. But it's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise. Bullying? Oh. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and the hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Micah, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Micah decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Micah finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Micah is afraid to get closer. What? Natsuki's with some friends who Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless just to interrupt them. Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? Ah! I told you she would join. Come on. You know she only joined because you won't stop giving her crap about the anime club. What? I told you, I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you do have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally throw past that trash. Well, true. Congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Oh, shut up. Just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. You know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What? You're gonna buy your smutty fan fiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you, I was joking. Besides, it's good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention you couldn't have done it without us. That just gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast, brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glanced in Marika's direction, prompting Marika to quickly turn away and distance herself. What the heck? That was horrible. She was something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly any better than them after the way I treat her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. Eesh. After school ends, Monica distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monica picks her desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like, the literature... They make my heart go Doki Doki. Hi, Jimmy! Just finishing up the last of the sub-stories that I've unlocked so far. I don't know if there are more, but just have to play and find out. Wait. Hi, love. How are you? Doing fine. These side stories are so bittersweet. They really hit you, man. Wait. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself, unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. It's just like a lot on my mind. There's 6 two-part side stories in the games, plus 1 for clearing all 6. Oh! It's 6 meaning, 6 meaning both parts of the 3 stories, or there are 6 more parts each? No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh, well, okay. I'll just continue then. Oh. Hold up, the game seems to have frozen. Ah, that's better. Yuri nods. Yeah. Well, Natsuki has a kind of blunt attitude, you know? 6 meaning both parts, so yeah. 13 in total if you want to count each part separately. Ah, okay. Right, well. Just continue with this for now. Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Some friends, they are. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. The literature club would help her grow... The literature club would help her grow out of her manga. Just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it. Let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was just when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. Yeah, and these are pretty much melancholy sometimes, but really sweet. I totally didn't cry multiple times, I swear. Yep, they really hit different. I mean, so does Doki Doki Literature Club as a whole, but a side story. Yeah, I guess the side stories get to the heavy stuff sooner. Anyway, I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something. I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. Even I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Side stories made me cry. Playing games scared me more than anything. Yeah, I can imagine that. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it, but then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now, I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monica shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back. What? Get them back? Yeah. I'll get them back by making sure this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Yeah. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Marika and Yuri jump. With a red, stern face, she marches over to Marika's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion when that she felt threatened. I'm probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. That's how Natsuki felt. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yay! I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! Oh, Sayori. That's a good friend. So how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki's come to club meeting today? I don't think she is. Sayori's such a bum. I see. Maiko was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage she inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head-on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Reaching with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess for today it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just going to read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayori picks up a manga that was on an adjacent desk. Oh, Natsuki probably just left out by accident. You're in denial. I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monica's been... Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it's just someone else who was using this classroom then, okay? Monica smiles at them both. Then with a wave, she exits the club room. Oops. I really shouldn't have let that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would really get really awkward. Oof. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. And these side stories also seem to have these constant false endings. Anyway, the time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Mark and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. You think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Marika sits, then stands up, and paces around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then, the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here! Welcome back. Monica, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks her desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Mark is struck with a nostalgic feeling. He would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Marika has, admittedly, so vaguely advertised, seeking trust, understanding, respect. So that's why it's called that. What new lessons will the future hold for Literature Club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Margaret takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone. The Literature Club is time. We have an activity plan today. Margaret turns around to face the chalkboard. Hey, finally mainstream. How's it going? Hi, Azumaro. Good to see you here. I'm doing pretty well. Playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I'm playing one of the side stories. She writes manga in big letters. I think... Aren't you being a bit too kind to... Today we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Ooh, I've never seen the plus side of things. Wait. I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Margaret shakes head. Natsuki. This is the hardest part. After making this far, it'll be easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to not take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Manga planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision that lets us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So, I just want to learn about the thing that makes you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monica smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking at her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. Oh, Sayori. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. End with another false ending, you haven't even gotten the pin-up yet, so when's that gonna appear? A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Literature, that word's kind of hard to say, and it appears so often in this. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monica approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there's just something I wanted to show you if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's down here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. Ah! Well, this is completely new artwork. Background artwork. Wait, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Surrey, we talked about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Pretty snazzy looking music room. Oh, with the soundproofing and the... Not sure what those colored stripes for, but they look cool. Wait. She said I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that are probably always too stubborn to admit. But what's that? Oh, that's cute. that rug there. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on. You can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just, like, brought a bunch of manga, and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express yourself, it's that you were hurt. I would never realize that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. Just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can really get hard to just brush it off. And make me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Marika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long had she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? Yes, be yourself. I only wish I was strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like, always trying to come off as perfect for other people. And anytime there's a hint of connection, I just crumble. But thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You're just being yourself. That's all you need to do. Also, there's something else. Marika takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. Huh? What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me before? I'm sorry. I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. They're getting along so well now. I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. Well, the chances, right? You're reading Perfect Girls? I hope there's artwork of the Perfect Girls in the Plus version. Of what they actually look like. I thought maybe that would be the new artwork that'd be unlocked in this part of the sub-story. Anyway, wow, we have such good taste. Maybe it's just this background here. Just this one volume. And I can't pick it out randomly. Well, you've good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. Just weird, because I've always wanted to learn piano. It was just like the perfect person that I always wish I was, if I just did what I wanted, instead of always second-guessing myself. Michael walks over to the piano and sits down. Aha, so this is the new artwork. That's sweet. Oh always felt like I should only share the absolute best part of myself. The parts that impress me will make them like me more. After you joined the club, I realized how self-destructive that mentality is. Gee, I'm in love with that chain. Yeah, this is so well constructed, mate. And yeah, look at the shadows coming in from the blinds. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. I just felt like I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I would never have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head. But it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you know, you just make me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. And I'm not really good yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club. I think I know what's coming. And I worked really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Here we go. This isn't... What's this? This is pretty good for someone who hasn't been practicing for that long. I mean, this is music from the game, just not the track I was expecting. That's all. That was so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Haha, not even close. Oh, Monica. Aww. Does the song have a name? Said it was about the club, so... Yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. Oh, because... everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It should be about me. It should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I feel like I don't deserve this much validation. My Song, you know, really is a good song in the game, and can be played in the games you play it. Such a nice piano piece. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So, yeah. I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. Hey, Natsuki has character development. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. but really sweet that you were thinking about. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what. I'll bring up a little something for the club tomorrow. Oh, let me guess. I want to do something nice in return. I think I know what she's going to bring. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. You tease. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Tasty, huh? Huh? Oh, that was a tease. I mean, if you played the main story, you know what it was. Cupcakes. Anyway, this is the original version from the game. Anyway, pictures. Oh no, it's cute. Anyway. Race side story respect 2. They all look so adorable. She looks so focused. Oh. It's that S. And organized. You know, for the longest time, yeah, I saw that being drawn a lot during middle school and high school, Wait. No, not really middle school, just high school. Yeah, the Australian school system doesn't really have middle school, but I went to a private school which had middle school. Anyway, I never got to perfect that S. Anyway, I always thought I recognized it from some sort of a school supply company, like one that made pencil cases, lunch boxes, but no, that's not where it comes from. No one really knows where it comes from. I guess someone was just bored drawing in graph paper and caught on. Anyway, silly optimistic, don't forget, ask Mark Bella. I want breakfast. So, there's new artwork. And yep, there's new background. Anything else? What? Still showing... No, never mind, just hadn't closed yet. Anyway, with all the side stories I have so far, time to get back to the main game. Wait, are there any new files? Anyway. Okay. So, now, if I recall correctly, this save file is for Yuri, this one is for Sayori, and this one's for Natsuki. So, continue with Yuri. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Jim. Yeah, I call my character Jim. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. When isn't she? Well, actually, as we found out from her side story, there's actually a lot of moments when she's not in a good mood. Anyway. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry, but aren't you? Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons, Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? You try to mooch off Jim? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles the latch and gets it open. Then she turns upside down, lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Oh, I love when she pouts. So cute. How did you even know? It's simple. She had enough money in the first place. Who had brought a snack before coming to the clubroom? So, either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money, so that I'll lend you some. Called out. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. She'll feel guilty? That means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. The page's in a book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Jim to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. When you get to adulthood, that's especially true. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, you suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that... You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the resolution. Retribution. Oh, retribution, whoops. We both got the word wrong. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Little... bigger for some than others. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to a club before she even told me. But would have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What? Oh! Yeah! Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Oh, now I see the significance of that. I completely forgot about that part, so now... Sayori glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then you heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was Charlie worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugged the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a bite. Oh, now this is making me hungry. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. What? I bit my tongue! Oh. I'm going through a lot over just one cookie. She takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. That's right. Cheese. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehehehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie don't had Natsuki reached up to nudge Sayori off it. Sayori suddenly leans down and take a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Oh! Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Helpful, Sayori trots away safe. You and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Coming from you. Marka, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glanced around. Marka isn't in the clubroom. Where's Marka anyway? Good question. Have ever you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Well, she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she's with boys? She has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. No! You feel all cute in your own different ways. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Micah chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Micah quizzically glanced at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period day was at the study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You won't have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard since I was practicing the piano. Yes, there's so much that has more, so many moments that have more depth to it, thanks to the side stories. Piano? I wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. Ah, I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! Play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jim. Monica smiled sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Look like everyone else has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Of course. Goes back to her book and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. Yep, that sounds like them. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Ah. I suddenly noticed Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Ah, no. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water. He walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Blush. Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Eh? We're just going to make some tea, so... I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve gym and club activities? Eh? Huh? My mouth gapes. Yuri can be so unintentionally harsh at times. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, that time I think it was kind of deliberate, maybe? Then let's go, Jim. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I both felt thinking, how could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Jim, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns to a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Would you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Jim, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. There we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Jim, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually had oolong tea. Anything is fine. Very well. You set the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. If I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I won't. Yuri fits the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Tea leaves! She's not even using a tea bag, she's using tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming low to herself. Okay, I'm gonna head out. Take care, Liv. Have fun with Jim. Right? Thanks for popping by, Jimmy. See ya. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I'll try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Once you hooves around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Jim. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Jim, I have another request. Oh? Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why? Eh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, but I do my best to manage it. Now why could that be? Anyway, that's so. I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my... Your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I know what you want to say. I retrieved my book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. Chocolate? Ooh. Bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Here I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in secret, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half the book. But this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Oh, I can't see too well. Very sides close until shoulders are touching. What? How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yours are always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Right with my hand, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can't assume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages. True. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. He holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh! Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lip, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Jim... Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah, that's... Well... You're just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean... Not really in this kind of context, but... yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then... No need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gone really tense. Ray tries to read the book. But I can tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart... I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. She wants it. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like for it, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel a hot breath from my fingers. Ooh. Okay, everyone. Surprise, Monica. Ah! 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 Jerry jolts back. It's time to share poems. Jim, you can help you put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Here. Jerry picks the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much a word between us. In the end, I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Hey, sharing time? Who should I share my poem with first? This time I'll share it with Monica. Hi again, Jim. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. What? That's the best way to describe it. It's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. But when she's talking about literature, like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep to herself so much. But still, defending her like that... You must be pretty into her. Oh. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Or are you? Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Oh. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. Oh, a husbando. I can't whisper that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well... there's not really anything wrong with it. You'd be a hypocrite to judge for having a fictional partner, wouldn't you, Jim? Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. And endless canopy of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pitch cuff, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? This doesn't seem like much of a poem, but more just writing down thoughts. Right? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing my space on the paper. Choosing where and how space works can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Too hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. What? A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Don't you mean save your document or something? You never know what might change your mind. when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Might as well save there. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, next, I'll show to Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Jim, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the calm technique worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I might want to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being patient like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people just laugh at me. I didn't laugh you. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My affection was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed strange tendency as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon is fed will always come back for more. The enticing viewing of my cutting knife upon the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon tights its phase and reflects that much more light of cutting my knife. The very same light glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. Slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes tired. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken following me. You could say that we've gotten used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, but my bread is always handy. Every time I branch my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its exhibits. A rush of blood, classic proving condition. I slice the bread, and feed myself again. Is this based on a true story? I was a little more daring this one than yesterday. I can see that. A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I'll begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. Okay, so maybe it's not about an actual raccoon, but maybe about something real in your life. A bit close to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through the poem, through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Yeah, I think I get having something you enjoy and sharing it with others. I want to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Yeah, I got that. Those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Though sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Jim? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, If I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. Oh! Hi, Pez! Hi, Riz! Welcome! I'm Lil Falena, a would-be magician turned zombie. And right now, I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I played through most of the, well, I think almost half of the sub-stories, and they really hit different. So, I'm resuming with the main game. Right now, in the save file I'm focusing on Yuri. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many more people like you, Jim. That's exaggerating a little bit. Just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Who should I show my poem to next? Next! Natsuki. Well, I can admit, that's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. Trying too hard to be serious. Eh? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Uh-oh. What are you talking about? Hey, keep your voice down. You know you love this this angsty. Just because she's a town brat doesn't mean. I mean. Looks like I'm in trouble. I almost struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoved the poem I had back over to me. Take a stupid poem. If you write for someone else, don't just show it to me. What? Ouch! This is what I get for letting a young girl step into my business. Unless I was mind reader, I was destined to be a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Oh, didn't even get to see her poem. Anyway, they are. Oh! I like this one, Jim. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. That means better than yesterday's. Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's just why I go by my heart. Make me feel things, there must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you always think about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. No, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are both happy and sad. I wonder... Anyway, happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, the sad one can help give the pink cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. That's very sappy. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh, it is? Maybe I'm getting back to express my feelings after all. Thanks, Jim. I should write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Right? Photos. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the safe place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like bundled of kins. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in a bowl and keep it safe. And I put the bowl on the shelf with all the other bowls. Half thoughts, and bowls all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bowl a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes bowl to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. And friend after friend, more bowls. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. They come in such hurry. Do they want my bowls that much? I finally pull them from the shelf, one after the other, throwing them out to each and every friend, each and every bowl. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Half thoughts, in charge of the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They were shouting, please, something. But I hear echo, inside my help. Wow, this one hits deep. Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Art have taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. What is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even if it helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. I'm pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ahaha! Don't get ahead of yourself. He's always had a habit of getting accepted something before dropping it no more than a week later. Oh, relatable. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion arise makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. Well done reading each other's poems, right? That's something extraplanetary, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much of more than a few decorations. I've been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come out and recite poems too. How many people would have poems to read? Nice putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. But... what? Sorry, who's been coloring the poster holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't didn't know I stopped putting those posts up, did you? Eh? Well, I did. Oh. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where that comes from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I can't overlook that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! Now expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And for those reasons that we're all in this club today. Want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with. Alright! Whew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri strictly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monika flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem! Monika begins reciting her poem. A clear, confident voice fills the room. More than ever, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a deep breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh! Just... You're being a service, Yuri, huh? Wah! Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri cuts a sheet of paper in between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glanced at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After Image of a Crimson Light. Oh! Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. The quilling words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. A poem full of twists and turns in its structure that she indicates with perfect time. Indicates? You say? Not sure how to read that word, or what it really means. Anyway. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glares around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. Up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we caught so off guard that she must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of a chair and cheerfully walks over to the poem. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're signed to other people. Imagine you're signing it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, in your own head. Good advice. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was a perfect match. It is a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what she meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Jim liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of your poems fits really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. And the finger thing she does. Really stumbling over my words a lot today. The next time, I'm going to make you pick up a poem that challenges you a little more. Oh, we don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go for Jim. Not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jim lower everyone's stands a little before I have to do it. Oh, Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Yeah, just 2 poems. Let me know if you are finding secrets. Oh, okay, yeah, I played the vanilla game before, yeah, I do already have a plan to, unlock a particular secret, or something. Anyway, I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time. This this game seems to have a lot of emphasis on confidence. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Short and simple, as expected. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, the sound attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little confused, the poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. He husks back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing for other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. Yeah, I mean, normally it's less embarrassing than front of friends and people. I think it'd be a long way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Oh, so it doesn't have to be our own poems. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised of putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah. No problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day! I can't wait! I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you, always going home together like that. How adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Jim. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something earlier. Like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? I'll put me on the spot here. Well... Yeah, I wouldn't mind walking home with Yuri. Walk home with Yuri, huh? Why does that thought make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That's nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even 8 points in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. Not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? What? Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. Well, it's kind of her fault for trusting me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen that time? Okay, time to write another poem. So. Okay, oh, after me. We already used that poem in the towel. Used that word in the towel for poem, so she'll definitely like that. Determination, F, you like that? Fantasy? So who are we going for? In this save file, I'm going for Yuri. Incongruent. Agonizing? Grief? Melancholy. Oh, and Pinko, Yuri here. Potato? Can do all three in one file. Yeah, I prefer to do a file where I go for... I prefer to have different files where I hyper focus on each of the girls. Yeah. See, that's actually a secret on its own. Wait, hold on, yeah, still have the save file from before I even finished my first poem, so maybe I could go back to that and, yeah, I'll see how this plays out and, try something. I have, wait, no. I have a plan. Anyway. For now, just keep focusing on Yuri for this save file. Anyway, Untrained. Philosophy. Owen. Contamination. Almost a perfect poem for Yuri. Oriented. Marriage? No. You know, I have a feeling that this word might unlock a secret image. Valentine. Wrath. Massacre. Graveyard. Okay, so save here. Anyway, let's expect a CG of each girl, so you need a save for each one. Oh, okay. Anyway. What? Poem from Sayori, distributed at special events. Acquisition, while all of Sayori's art poems. There was once a ladybug. It was so small it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. Nobody squished ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? They're so preoccupied with bug things, and so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. This story wasn't really going anywhere. But I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. The one who clings like a doof onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squash it. Doesn't bug you. Will it stay a while? Ah. Ain't metaphorical there. So they're marked as red. Unlock that image. And the sketch. In Act 1, write all 3 poems for Yuri. Huh. Okay, so all 3, so... Meanwhile, since I played Doki Doki Literature Club, so I forgot how many poems to write on, I guess I could do one save file where I write 1 poem for each of the girls. Okay, and so maybe I'll unlock some there. What? Selecting Valentine didn't unlock a special promo image? Huh. Huh. Ah, well. Oh! Aha! Already I've unlocked another side story. Okay, well, this stream's been going on for long enough. Trying to find some trade. Probably in Doki Doki are special words. I already got the images that those unlocked. I also got an image for using horror, so I thought maybe Valentine would unlock a Valentine-themed image, but apparently not. Wait, time to find someone to raid. Okay, A fellow Spectre is playing House Flipper. Them right. Unless they're just finishing off, that can be a risk sometimes. Wait for that to finish so I can check there. Okay, doesn't look like they're finishing up or anything, so... What? What the... Oops, I misspelled raid. That's why it didn't work. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See you all later.